So as you may have imagined from the last video, I need to get a new tripod stand, and I decided to do it when it feels like 6 degrees outside.
In a city like New York, anything is possible. That includes your well thought out plans going straight down the drain. Fortunately for you, that happened to me, and I've decided to include you in my trip to doing the best that I can with what I have to be the best that I can be. Whatever that means.
So I'll be on my way to purchase this bendable iPhone stand. Well, that's what I use, the iPhone. Now you know. No, I'm not getting any endorsements from Apple, but nevertheless, I have to try to find something within the I want to say $20 to $30 budget. I don't think I'm gonna find something like that because it's almost 9 o'clock, and the only place that would have a place open at that time would be Times Square. All those really small boutiques with a bunch of camera equipment there. Other than that, maybe Best Buy, but they're not open. And I might have to go to work tomorrow and be busy with a few other things, and I need to get this now. Maybe I can vlog on the way to work or before work, and I can use the microphone stand there. So I'm willing to spend a few extra bucks so that I can get this done quickly. Sometimes you have to make a sacrifice, but I'm going to be making another video in which I'm showing you the moments where it's not okay to spend extra money when you clearly have other options. So nevertheless, I am going to be looking at whatever options that they have over there. I'll review them and see what happens, because if I'm paying 50 bucks for something that I know is 30, I'm not gonna take it. So just let's see what happens. I think anything can happen at this point. I'm gonna take a break because my lips are freezing. So I had just gotten out of 8 different stores looking for that tripod stand, and apparently every single one of them is the same. The only difference would probably have to be the owner, and honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if all of the owners are related. So I go in and I'm looking at what I automatically see as overpriced products for stuff that isn't even going to be working well. So I go in, he shows me about 6 or 7 different tripods, and I'm thinking, well, these are all small and they look very plasticky. So I get on there and he's trying to sell me this Gorilla tripod or whatever that means, and he says this is the best one that we have here. So I'm thinking, okay, tell me about it. What makes it so expensive? And then I look at the price tag and he said that it's $80. I'm like, this thing is not worth $80. So I simply say, what is it that's making it 80 bucks? And he says, oh, this is a Gorilla brand. This is very good. And I'm like, I've seen people use the word Gorilla to make things seem expensive before. So what about Gorilla's making this expensive? And he's like, yeah, this is gonna last a long time, and this is made of strong materials. So I asked him to take it out of the box, and I tell him to show it to me. And I start reviewing it. I put my phone on it, and he doesn't want me to test it out. And then he says, oh, this is the best one. Trust me, I will give you a good price. So now he's already established that he's not going to give me the $80 price. So then I say, okay, so how much are you going to give it to me for? And he says, give it to me for 40. Like that. Just in a matter of seconds, he was willing to drop it to $40. From 80 to 40, which is 50% off. So for him to do that without hesitation, he obviously has no problem losing that amount, because he's already getting probably, give or take, a 66.6% profit out of that. So I'm thinking, you know what? I'm not interested. And then he says, as I'm leaving, he says, wait, hold on. How much do you want me to pay for it? And I'm like, no, I don't think it's worth it. I don't think you're being honest about the product. And then he says, well, so you trust me, it's gonna last you a very long time, and you're gonna be happy with the product. So I say, I'm sorry, I'm not satisfied. So as I'm leaving, he tries to pull me over and say, hey buddy, come here, let me talk to you. He's not offering to lower the price anymore, but he is trying to convince me that this tripod is worth something that it honestly really isn't. So I decided, you know what, that's enough with these Times Square electronics stores, because they're all trying to rip you off, and I'm sure that they get to do it with a lot of the tourists that come here and don't know any different. But I'm not gonna fall for that. Anyway, I'm just gonna have to wait it out, see if maybe I'll just skip one day of vlogging and we'll go to a Best Buy or something by tomorrow and find something there, because it's just too much. There's absolutely no reason why anyone should drop that amount for this kind of junk per se. Anyway, that's it, because my hands are absolutely freezing, and I'll just go ahead and see you guys later. You gotta be kidding me, Chori. As soon as I start recording, you want me to carry you? Alright, so I'm back. I did not purchase any of those. I decided to go with a different option, which I found right on the palm of my hand, which was on Amazon. For the tripod, I went with the FotoPro. I forgot what kind of tripod it was called. It was a FotoPro, and it was for about $20-something. I'm putting on the photo right now, as you can see, and you'll be able to see if you're interested in getting something like that. The legs do bend pretty well, so you can use them as a way of pushing the camera back to get a wider angle. I've always been using this Aukey Lens, which was also helping to expand the view. I've also been using my ring light, and that's actually for additional filler. And I also ordered the brand was Rav something, which obviously right now I'm putting in a photo of the link on Amazon to purchase it if you're interested. It came with 2 different batteries for the light that I have, and the charger doesn't come with you can't connect it directly to the wall, so you have to get one of those power boxes where you can connect the USB cable to. But overall, it looks really good. Battery has been running great. Comes with 2, and I can't complain. I'm pretty happy. So I decided to go ahead with the first video without those additional pieces of equipment. So at least I feel like I've been more productive and moving forward with the rest of what I have to present. I am going to be going to work tomorrow, and it's officially the first day which I will be working and continuing my vlog. So I decided to make my setup as simple as possible. I did want to go ahead and go to the soft boxes, but it did not work out because it's a lot of work, and now is when I will be mentioning what my goals are, and why I'll be able to work better from a studio setting. So I will be making a big move out of New York City, and that will be to the state of Iowa. I have yet to decide if it's going to be in the city of Waukee or Des Moines, West Des Moines to be specific. I will be purchasing a home there. Yeah, it's been a long way from where I started, but opportunities have presented itself. I'm very happy about it, and I decided to take advantage of my advantages, as I always say. So I will also have space to dedicate to a studio setting where I can continue my vlogs for everyone to see. I will have another space for myself, like my room for personal purposes, and I will also have some space for the photography and video business. So I'm very excited about that. I wouldn't be able to do that here. I would just have a shoebox for 2 times of what I'd be paying down there, and I'd be able to spend more time with my brother, who has only remotely been assisting with the business. So he's also excited to have me there. We can continue the business together, expand and grow with our community over there, and it should be successful. We're always ready to work harder than we already have, and we both love the idea of working for ourselves. I've been blessed with having a lot of people around me that are smart, that are that have resourceful.
Excuse me. I think it's important to be resourceful yourself, and then surround yourself with people that are that way as well, because when you have resources at your hand, you're able to provide people with things that are concrete and details about things that, whatever it is you're talking about. And it's good to find positive influences, but to have smart influences also can give you that extra edge to pursue anything you want to pursue. Really, you always want that friend that can be that source of ideologies. And at the same time, I also recommend that you feed your mind and you grow in that way as well, so that you have another friend that will consider you to be the intellectual one, the resourceful one in that aspect. So it was just this. I'm gonna leave it at this. I decided to give you an idea of how I'll be starting my new system of vlogging out of New York. Out of New York, not out of New York. So I will definitely catch up with you guys a little more down the next few videos. And I hope that you are enjoying this. I am glad to be back. I hope you guys are too. And if anything, we will just, again, continue making more videos. You guys are my inspiration. I will continue to do so because you guys are inspiring me to do what I love, even when it's maybe not as easy as it seems at times. Right? So that is all for today. And remember, if you do more, you will be more.